Hi. My hands are live. Hi, Anina. Hi, Paula. I told you already on the chat, but not here. I'm not here. My hands are. Yeah. I'm so used to talk to you face to face. Well, face to chat. But yeah, I was very, how do you say, lazy today. Oh, no mac and cheese. Okay, yes, not macaroni, pasta. Okay, I get you. Yeah, my hands are today are leading this. Okay, although, hi Tina, how are you, my dear? Although, if the headphones charge, whenever they charge, I will incorporate the camera, but it's okay. You know me. So, this is a nearly blank canvas. It's what we were talking about. You have a blank canvas in front of you, and then you say, "Oh, what I'm going to do today? Oh no, it's too white. I can't." Yeah, that happened to all of us. She does indeed. I need to practice restrain. Restrain. Okay. Restrain away. I bought a black canvas. Yes, I bought it and I use it also. It's the same. It's a vast space without paint, without any indication that what to do. And it's not only goes for canvassing. Let's say that you have a journal. So you have a blank page. It's the same nervousness, the same approach of what can I do? Hola, mami, ¿cómo estás? Estamos hablando de un canvas en blanco y cómo aproximarnos a eso. Okay, so I'm going to take this out and I'm going to show you something. Is this? This is a card, and this card will be filled between us because one way to approach a blank canvas is to have guidance, to have someone telling you, what if, and then your juices start to flow and you start to imagine things. And it's like if you have a faucet with water but closed. So the prompt, open up the faucet, maybe a little bit, maybe all the way. So what I propose is to do a list of things that we need to have in consideration and a list of options. And let's start with the substrate. That's it's called, don't we? I don't know. Well, you can do it like a drawing or a painting even on a cardstock. So cardstock will be my first thing I am going to write in this here marker in this list. So let's go to the substrate. And you need to participate today. So don't go lurking away. I need you today. So substrate. That is the Where? Where are we going to paint? I'm here, I'm not sleeping. Okay, Anina. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so we talk about cardstock. And I'm going to put cardstock. Then we have canvas. Could be white, could be black, but the raw canvas as you receive it. Okay, that includes canvas panel, and canvas paper. So you have more options. Hi, Sherry. How are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome. I am doing a list of many things that you need to do a painting, a drawing, or whatever you acting on a blank substrate. So you have canvas, you have cardstock, you have a journal page. You can have a paper, because could be mixed media paper. You could have a cardboard. Let's see, what else? A board, like could be cardboard board, like a chipboard, could be a panel board, like a good one. I have here one. Let's see if I can take it out. Yes, I could. Like I have two here, you see? Those are boards for me. If you have a better name, tell me. So we have these ones too that are options, okay? And what else can we have? Let's say that I want to modify some of these papers. How do you call to this? Because I have the name in Hebrew, so I don't know in English. But they are Dapeitsu means craft paper. I don't know. What do you call these ones that come here? I am going to write it in Hebrew, and you are going to give me the name somehow. Scrapbooking paper. Yeah, thank you so much, Tina. Scrapbooking paper. Perfect. So we can have a masterboard, don't we? Masterboard, and we want to do something on it. We could have an object, and we want to paint on it. The object that could be something that we did, or could be something like if we are doing mixed media and we do, I don't know, something like to showcase something. Okay, I'm very specific today. So this is the substrate. Now we need to know. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 different substrate. And we can, of course, rice paper. Thank you, Anina. Rice paper, or that includes wax paper and tissue paper. Okay, all those semi-transparent papers. Newspaper, yes. Newspaper could be another one. Wallpaper, yes, that could be too. Of course, you are going to incorporate on the cards because this is for the cards. So we are going to do the cards, although I have already some pile of cardstock, but we are going to do according to that. And I am going to save blank cards. So if I have something interesting I saw and I want to incorporate something, I can do it. So in order to identify the cards, let's say that substrate will be yellow. So everything I'm going to write here cardstock. In another one, I'm going to write canvas. So I'm going to shuffle them and I'm going to take one for substrate, any one, okay? And I'm going to reveal what's the substrate purpose for today. So let's say I have substrate cardstock. Okay, so I know that I need to have cardstock. Why I say that? Doubt. Doubt is the enemy number one of an artist. We need to be free to create. So if I don't know where, or I mid time, I say, oh, maybe this will be better done in a canvas or in a journal or whatever. No, you don't need to doubt. So you have the substrate, it's yellow. We are going to know how to do these cards, of course. Now we continue with lists. And I am going to leave the page. So if I think on new things, I can put them here. Also, I can put a 10th one that is a question mark. I incorporate even the doubt here. What's mean? It's like a joker on a pile of cards. We can do a joker. We can invent a joker. That means that I can choose whatever I want. So that any card that you take out, if you are not convinced, you can put it away and take another one. That's your rules. It's your art, your rules. Don't you think? Okay. Then we have materials, like what I'm going to use. And that is very interesting. What can I use? I can use collage papers. And here I can take more than one if I want to use collage papers and another thing. So I'm going to add this as another card, let's say. But in the meantime, collage paper is one prompt. Now, another prompt could be, of course, acrylic paint. And if we are in acrylic, could be acrylic inks. And of course, if you don't have one of these, you can omit it because you are not going to take out acrylic inks and suddenly you don't have acrylic inks. Of course, that's common sense. The less common of the senses. And yeah, sorry, I'm chatting also. So let's see. What else? Pastels, like soft, oil, water, not resistant. Okay, you understand me. I hope I understand myself. Hi, Ricky. How are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome. I'm okay. Trying to brush off my depression every time I hear an alarm, but it's okay. It's working. Today was a very, very good day. Do we have alarms today? I think so. No? Maxi? Do we have alarm today? No. We didn't. Yay! Okay. So pastels. You can do one card for every one of them if you have more than one, or you can throw pastels and see what you do. Crayons. Washable. Washable? Maybe. Crayons. And of course, if you have dentist appointment soon, also depressed. Oh no, Ricky, now you depress me. I hate dentists. Hate it. Okay, water, da da da. I will somehow, yeah. Well, I need to remember this, or I need to take them down without taking everything down. Water soluble. Water soluble. Yeah, and this is water soluble. Okay, I found the words. So we have another. Then we have markers. So we have, and here I am going to do one card for each. Markers, regular, watercolor markers, hi Silvia, ¿cómo estás? Distress oxide crayons. Okay, that would be a very good one. I don't have them, but yes, who have them? Gel pens. Yes, Silvia. Gel pens. Okay, watercolor markers, acrylic markers. I am going to put yours in a minute, Silvia. Acrylic, I don't want to lose my thoughts. Acrylic markers and the alcohol markers. Then we have, Sylvia says, distress oxide crayons. That's interesting. I don't have it. Barely, I am about to receive something that I ordered that have a distress oxide ink pad. That's all I own. But yeah, gel pens and liners. Because we can do with this, we can do a work of art. We can use gesso, but I don't know where to put that because you can use gesso to condition a canvas or a paper to turn out something that it's really vibrant and you want to turn it out, or you're welcome, Sylvia, or we can use it for underpainting. So I don't know where to put it. Let's say that we are going to put it here, gesso, and because if I want, let's say that I have a canvas and I want to put on it watercolor. We need to put watercolor here. So can we put transparent gesso? Let's say I did something with another medium and I would want to come with watercolors. I think that if we put some clear gesso, we can put watercolors over it. We need to try. But if that's the case, we can use gesso as part of the materials that we put on the substrate. So I am going to put gesso here. And if you take out this card, you can take out another one so you can see the medium or mediums. Mediums? Yes, it's not materials, it's mediums. Yeah, I think. Let's see. Let's put that like this. I don't mind. I'm not going to put this. I'm going to put a color. So I don't mind the title. But if you do know the title, tell me, please. Okay, gesso, watercolor. Gouache. Tempera. I don't own tempera now, but I can. Do you have another idea? Like I try to see my materials, what I have here, and I don't see. Oh, I have something that I never use. So I think it would be like a lip gloss. Let's open and see how they are. It's crayon, metallic. And I think, yeah, that's it. You use it as a lip gloss on a page. So I'm going to incorporate this on crayons. There. So crayons, where are my crayons? I have three kinds of crayons. I have water soluble, I got regular, and I have the metallics. Okay, I'm not sure if I have water soluble. Well, never mind. Colored pencils, yes, colored pencils. And you can have pencil only. And we can have charcoal. This is one time thing you write it down, right? I don't understand the question. Charcoal and inks. Yes, we have inks, acrylic inks, so we can put regular inks. Inks. And we can do, I don't have it, but we can do Chinese inks. How do you call it? Oh, my memory. It's not so good today. So let's say we have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, Sumi, yes, 19, 20, Sumi ink. I am going to put it apart because I don't owe it. 21. We can put here the butter, stencil butter. Some of them, if we take out like stencil butter, it's a complement. It's not all the maybe it's interesting, but you are not going to do the whole painting with stencil butter. But could be an interesting addition, let's say. Okay, so by now we have all of these. It's 21. So we know that we need to do 21 of them and let them do it red. Okay? I have not a very good red, but it will be near red because I'm going to show you something. I did 2 of them so I could try something that I did to do that. And then the first one, because I love to work with alcohol inks, I didn't realize that it will fit. So I did another one with acrylic markers that I have less because I have 80 different colors of alcohol markers, but only 48 of the acrylic markers. So, I mean, not for each blank canvas you do that. You can always reuse list. Oh, yes, you are so right. But what we are talking now, because you don't use anything of that. Of course, you have an idea, you take the whatever you choose to do it on, and you start. Okay, this is for the moments that you don't know what to do. So yes, as in the supermarket, when they say, "Do you want we to fill your the basket with the usual products?" So they make a list of usual things you do, and then you choose from them. That's one way, and it's acceptable. It's another way to do it. Yes, Anina, you are right. Okay, so for that, maybe we need to do a list. On the other side, we can put the date and then the cards you took out. So if it was very satisfactory or you want to try another approach to the same thing, so yeah, it will be so good to have a list. Yeah. As I told you at the beginning, you are essential for this stream. Okay, so what else do we have? We can, where can you put the method. Let's say I'm not going to put to this a name, a title yet, but you can use stamps. You can use stencils. You can use bim, bim, boom. You can do prints like gel prints. You can glue or even resists. If we can put stamping, stenciling, gel printing, gluing, without D, gluing, resist, that could be techniques. And we can put collage as a technique. We put collage papers and we have collage as a technique. Maybe they're one next to the other. Maybe if we have collage, we can use things that we already have, or we can do something specially for this work. Okay, so what other technique are you rubbing? If you have another one, so I'm hearing. We can use magazines as a material or medium. It will be so nice. Now, where do we have collage papers? On substrate? No. Where did you put that, Miriam? Markers and distress. Collage papers, yes. I put them as mediums, and collaging will be the technique. Okay, rubbing as medium, so I can put collage paper magazines. Then we have gluing, and gluing could be collage or could be a glue book. We can have as material, no, sorry, as substrate, book pages. Okay, but also we can have book pages as materials. We use it. Okay, I think this is enough for now, because if we have substrate, we have materials or mediums, and we have a technique, drawing. What that means? We can draw whatever with pencil, whatever we want to paint or collage, or we can do the drawing with the paint. So drawing will mean that we need to use a drawing before we use another thing, another material. So how it works? Let's say that I have paper, and then I take out alcohol markers, and then the technique is, I need to add one, that is painting. It's stenciling, let's say. Okay? So stenciling will be, I grab the stencil with the alcohol marker and I do something. Glue clusters. What is glue clusters? Oh, yeah, I know. So we can put clusters in general, and we then can put here thread. as immaterial, so we can do clusters, painting, gluing, on paper, on like fabric. So fabric could be a substrate. Even to, let's say I want to do a t-shirt or just stamp on fabric, and I want to stamp on fabric with acrylic inks and fabric. And those are the three that I need to take out. But if I already took fabric out, I can say, okay, I'm not going to search for medium because I want to do it with markers, and we can add another one that is fabric markers. Or we can have only one that is markers and we choose which one. Splatter mark making, love it. So in the use, when we use our cards, of course, common sense. If I take something that is totally incompatible, so I take another one, but also can lead to experimentation. So I think maybe we need another one here because we put cardboard, we didn't put carton. Yes, you forget. Okay, so I think we have more things to do if we want. If I remember something, I am going to come. So here we have 10. I think it's more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Substrate. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, thank you. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 so far. Could be more. Techniques. So techniques will be bluish. We will see whatever I. So let's start to see how I made these cards. First of all, you need to choose the measurements, of course. I have cardstock here, only one, 230 GSM, and I'm going to use 3. Oh, I need to take this a little bit. 3 inches. So I'm going to cut first strips 3 inches wide. So I am going to have one that it's 2.5. This one, I am going to save it to do another project. Of course, you can take the time to measure the overall page and decide to divide by 4 and do, or 5 or whatever, and do that measurement. That's the one I did because I wanted to be this wide. And now, yes, I did measure this and I did exactly the middle. So I have this in centimeters. I need to open it, sorry. It's 10.5 centimeter, what is 4.25 inch. And that way we have equal cards. Let's do the ones we already prepared. Cardboard and carton is the same. No, this is cardboard, cartulina. I don't know how to say in Germany or in Switzerland, but this is cartulina, cardboard. It's 230 grams. Carton is this, what we have here. This is carton. It's what we have in the packages. Okay, that's different. But of course, I can be mistaken on the names, but it's that what I wanted to express by doing the differentiation. Okay, so you need to do it the times you want. I'm going to take this out because we are not going to need it anymore. And I have a little construction that I did, but you will see it in a minute. Let's round this. You can do it by hand, you can do it with this, or with other one that you can have. And we can pile it like this. I didn't want to bore you and use all the time to do it. So I did a little bit and I show you a little, of course. So when you cannot round it, you can do papers and fold them and put in a bowl. And you can do it with different colors of papers, so or like I am going to do with that, paint them. Okay, so you can use a stencil to paint and paint them similar, but I wanted to do it as similar as possible because I want that to be fair for us. So what's fair? If I remember that the one that have these lines like these, it was, let's say, paper, my subconscious could catch that lines. So I will try not to have different ones. So my election is as pure as I can. Okay. So what I did, I took a chipboard. We can put chipboard. I think we had boards, but we can put chipboard as a substrate because I used to do a lot with chipboard. I used to do my mobiles. So I'm going to treat it as a different substrate. To specify it. Okay, we don't need this. Another thing, if you don't have cardstock or you want to do it different, you could do it with this. You could put two together. You could put paper here. Let's say you have wrapping paper. Yeah, también receta, but not. It was these ones we had in libraries, or maybe you have already. Still, I don't think they are digitalized today, but they used to have these, And if even they put this in an envelope on the books, so they can write who is the one who take and in which date, so they know when they need to bring back. But you can use that or whatever you want. Okay, that's why I put an alternative. I did use this because I love it, but that's my, okay? Well, so what I did here is to have these parts that are also chipboard. I cut them 1 inch, and I did all around, like this part is exactly what I need to put this in here. It don't go anywhere because it's encased. And then I put this one that I made with the measurement on this, and then I took 1 centimeter and I made a frame. So I can put inside, and snugly everything is in place and almost don't move. And then I took my markers, and let's say I'm going to take the yellow. I don't think it was this yellow, but let's see. I think it was another yellow, but I didn't open this. So, yeah, let's put this one and see what happened. And then you go like this. No, it's not this one. Huh. This one less. It's not this one. Maybe. Bum, bum, bum. I don't understand it. None of the yellow are these, so maybe this is orange. Let's see. Hey. I don't think so. Okay, never mind. What is that? I don't know. We don't have a name for this. Do I need to try to do a particular one? Well, we will do with this one our materials. And you see, I put 2 fingers and I have, of course, it's not the same color. You don't have anything seeping to the other side, and you have the same, like it's easy to do it. So let's grab some colors and call it a day. I can try the colors. Of course, I can try it here because I'm not going to use this. This is yellow. This, you don't see it. You don't see it. Let's see this one. Oh, found it. I found it. So this one I can not use it with this. And then we are going to use this one for, I need 17 of them. So Well, it's not the same color. Never mind. This is the color I choose. You can use acrylic to do this. You can mark only a corner. So it's up to you. Or the four corners. So I am going to do 17 like this. This one, it's not. And I can use the other side, of course. 17. We have one. It's important to have this very tight so we can be free with our trays. I use acrylic markers because I want something archival and etc. etc. But you, of course, can use whatever. So we have two. And we are going to do something very, very different in colors. So we really could discern from one to the other, because if we shuffle for mistake, by mistake, everything together, or when we put the ones that we use already back again, so you see, you cannot differentiate between them, and that's the point. You don't need this, but I love to do things like that that facilitate my work. And it's something that you can do with whatever you have, even with carton, like packaging. Need to be a little bit, have height. Okay, we have four. I am going to put them together because we cannot put 17 on the table. Oh, but what we can do is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So these are the ones that will be with this color. You can take, I don't know if I finish my thought, but you can take wrapping paper and you can choose different ones and do cut like something a little bit little, and instead of paint you can glue a piece of wrapping paper, a piece of tissue in different colors. You can color wax paper with alcohol markers and then glue it on it. I didn't want to glue. I had to. I didn't want to glue because always have the problem that maybe it's not exactly you don't glue it well, or also it could do to the paper, like the paper could be not straight after gluing something on it. I didn't want to enter on this, but you can. If you are better than me gluing, you can. Whatever you do, gracias, Silvia. Whatever you do it that you cannot recognize or differentiate one from the other. It's very important. So you keep your intention pure. And the other things we can do is to have alternatives. Let's say we can have a prime suspect, a prime material or whatever, and then we can have alternatives below. That's will make more flexible, and it's whatever you are more comfortable with, I think. So the unity of the cards lends a very polished look, something pretty and practical to use and inspire. Yes, we. I remember something I wanted to. I sort of remember. So let me remember it well. We can have themes as part of the cards. A cards for themes. So let's say I put forest. Uh, I can put sea. I can put or seaside. I can put panorama, no, landscapes. So you are more intentional even, and you can choose. Let's say I don't know what to use as a substrate. Okay, that's the only thing you don't know. As when you are comfortable with your elections, you can stop. You don't need to continue. But if you need still to have another thing more resolved for you, that's the thing, resolve. So someone, in this case the cards, tell you what to do. Okay? So when you don't need guidance anymore, you can stop and don't choose materials and use the material that you choose without the cards. So it's very flexible. You can add cards and even add a theme if you, with the use of this, if you um, choose so. Let's say I am using this and I see that I don't know if I need to, okay, Teams, let's see. But I see that I can choose a second material. No, it's not a good example. I need to find an example to tell you. But the thing is that if I found something that I need to choose and I don't know what, and it's not in the cards that I like as a team. It's not a material, it's not a substrate, it's not a technique, it's something else that I cannot think about it now, but it came to me after, I can add. So that makes for a very, very flexible method. And you can ask others to take it. I can say, Maxi, why do you make the M same color on the cardstock? Yes, same color means same theme on the list. So we have here substrate. Substrate is yellow. So, cardstock with a color, yes, that's another alternative. Colored cardstock, and you choose one color, each color for each thing without painting. Yeah, that could be. The color combo, we have the colors already, but we need substrate and material. Yay! And we can choose another thing that it's not a theme. Let help me to find a word. Let's say I can do a drawing, I can do a print, I can do those are techniques. Okay, no, it's not something different. We can use that, Paula, for the color combo, of course. If you don't know what color combo is, it's a, what do you call to that? It's an activity that Paula and Kerry Griffith with PMRT Studio make every month. It's not a challenge. It's something to try new things, to do whatever you think it's best, and to try yourself and challenge yourself maybe. And they choose 3 colors every month. And if you want to do it, you need to go to Makers of Mixed Media Arts and Artists, that it's a group from PMRT Studio. And I hope I'm not using all the marker and leave without marker. After all, it's a lot of cards. Okay. We have, you have the colors, but you don't know if it's ink, if it's whatever. You can use this for color combo because we don't say color, but we can add color palette. And we can have each of the colors like blue and green and red and pink and violet, and every color with his could be also. And you could take 1, 2, 3, whatever you want of the colors. And of course, if it's green, you're going to grab every green you have if you want. Hi, Belinda. How are you, my dear? Welcome. I'm okay. How are you? I'm enjoying here a time with my fibs. How can I not be okay? You see, I am exhausting this marker. Oh no, let's grab the other side. Bye-bye, marker. But I have on the other side. And the last one, yeah, the last one. Have the color but struggle to think of things to make. Yeah, so now you have the opportunity, Paula, to do something like this. And we can do also gel print and also stamping. Okay, we have R17. Let's do the names here. So I am going to put them up. So if we want to do the other words like alternatives, we can, but we have these. Maybe, don't mind, if we take it like that, we put, so we have cardstock, canvas, canvas panel, canvas paper, we have journal page, we have paper that includes any paper, but we can have, and we have like newspaper or rice paper, like exclusive also. Cardboard. Oh, you meant to cardboard like it's like a carton. Can be, but maybe cardboard we can say is this one that it's like the okay, that's what came with the food, a box that contains food. It's a little bit different to a carton. So I am going to do this differentiation, but you can put only one. And packaging and what is what people used to do for breakfast? Oh, thank you, Paula. Board, like this one. These are boards, wooden boards. Scrapbooking paper, thank you, Tina. Scrapbooking paper, like the technique that P did, that printing over the scrapbooking paper, that's perfect. Masterboard. Are we going? We can have a masterboard already done, and we want to do our creation on it. So that's another substrate. Paula, words of inspiration maybe for color combo, mountain, slide, hat, wave, gift. That's what I meant, Anina. I'm going to put that. I don't know if I am going to name them words for inspiration or themes for inspiration, but I'm going to mountain, slide, hat, wave, gift, boat, animals, uh, houses, fox, forest. What's a fox forest? Fox, I know what it is. Forest, I know what it is. Maybe you need a comma. I don't know. Three. Book. And that will be, we can have 100 of them. So, yeah. Thank you, Nina. So, let's continue with this. So, M's masterboard, or we didn't, scrapbooking paper, masterboard, object, rice paper, and wax paper, and tissue paper, we can have techniques like embossing. I need to add techniques. Embossing could be parts of the techniques we use. And I don't know. Let's see, the last was rice paper, newspaper. And I hope we have the time to do something, maybe. Use this as prompt for your imagination to start for creating something. Yes, Belinda, exactly. Wallpaper, the Joker. This is the Joker. That means we are going to have one Joker for each color. That means that it's choose what you want, or if you don't have idea at all, take another card. Book pages as substrate, fabric as a substrate, carton, chipboard, let's see, that's it. So I have one to put whatever. Wallpaper. I think I didn't put wallpaper. Let's see. Carton, fabric, book pages, Joker, and yes, newspaper. So wallpaper. Okay, we have all our substrate cards. Now we need to do our mediums. Miriam, sorry for being late. What size are these cards? You don't need to be sorry, and I can do some more for you. And I think everyone will appreciate to go back to this so you can learn it very well. So, what I did is to choose one size. So I wanted my card to be 3-inch wide. So I cut strips of 3 inches like that. And I have one, the last one is not 3 inches, it's 2.5. So I am going to save it for another project. You can do the math like I did with the length. So my length is exactly half of this page. So I don't have rests. And in this case, it's 10.5. I was wondering if they are small or large enough to be put onto a scene. Oh, Yes, you can, but it's not the intended use of this. But yes, you can, I think. So 10.5 centimeter, that is 4.25, and you have two equal ones, and the same with this. You do all the page, and then you do the amount of cardstocks that you need to complete the. Okay, we can do it with that, or we can finish with scissors. That's it. Don't need to be so perfect, but it's better if they are under, like you cannot discern one from the other, so it will be a surprise. I understand. Thank you. You're welcome. So now I rounded the corners, of course, because it's what I want. You can do it without rounded also, especially if you want to do a thin with that. So I don't know if I need more, but let's do more. Now, what I am going to do in order to accelerate this process is to do only the border of the others. So in another time that I will be alone and I didn't know what to do, I know that I need to paint inside this. I'm going to let you see what I'm doing, what I'm saying, because I know that sometimes it's not so easy to understand me. Not only in English, also in Spanish. I am that way. But aren't we all creative people that way? Not with languages, but something inside us sometimes have ideas that are not so. Okay, so now I did, and you are going to see now how you use it, this contraction. This is a chipboard with one, what I did is measure this here. I put first this one, or this one, that is the one that is large. This one I put, and it was a large chipboard. Do you want me to do it so you can see how it's done, or only explain? I have more material. I can do another one. The wild card, yes, Paula. The Joker is the wild. So, while I am waiting for you to tell me if you want me to do one, I am going to explain how I did. So, in a bigger chipboard, I put one that was 1 inch more large than the card, and I put the card. So with that, you can measure also. I did the other one and the others. Okay, and then I cut everything. Then I cut one, then I measure, and I did one square, not square, rectangle, like that. And I did 1 centimeter frame and cut it with cutter. Do it, do it, do it. Okay. Oh, no, that's okay. I don't want to hold you up. You don't hold me up, mommy. There is no. I can continue next time. So the chipboard I have are like this. And I have a card. And I have a ruler somewhere. Yes, here. I have a ruler. So I know it's 3 inches here because that's what I measure. So let's do 1 inch. And for that, I'm going to grab maybe, let's see if that's okay. No, this is not okay. So let's grab from here. So I need 1 inch stripes. So maybe for the little ones like this one, I can do it, but I need two of them, 1 inch. Don't inches, 1 inch. You know, inches, it's like bother in Spanish. Don't bother me, inches. It's like slang because inches is like inflate or something like that. You make bigger something by putting inside something. Or like if you have, oh, only two is all. If you have, you not cat, but edema, it's something that is hinchado. Sorry, I need some water. So, now I know where to do it. So I am aligning this here. And I cut. Align the second one here. And I cut. Okay. I have these that are large. And now I can do the same with this. Both of them are enough. So let's do 1 inch. So I can measure here 1 inch. I don't need the. Maybe I don't need another one because I have two here. That's it. I don't need this. I can complete also with scissors. And that's it. We have this. We have this. Let's put this here. Now I will have this plus 2 inches. That's 6 inches because this is 4. The length is 4 and a little bit one. We can do 6 and a little bit. And it will be exactly what we need. I can cut it like this. So we can have the two of them the same length. And we can use, of course, glue. I cannot believe it. Okay. Now we can take this and we need to do exactly the same length. I can do it like that. And I can do the other one the same. Do you need some tea to drink? Yes, dear. If you can give me tea, that will be perfect. I'm going to drink a little bit more water in the meantime, that I wait for the tea to be ready. Those are allergies, mild ones. Okay. And I have a little cold also. It's the change of the, like, from, we are going to fall. So you see, you can put the card inside and you see that it will work. So if I put this one here, it will be perfect. And then I will put the other one here and it will be okay. Hang on, I press my buzzer for the Cabana boy to come. Maxi! What? Yeah. No, I'm not going to ask for a tea now. Belinda is taking care of that. And now the last one. It started a holiday here because it's one finished, that is Sukkot, or the tabernacle, and then I cut, or this is not dry enough, so I am doing a mess, but you can use it like that also, but it's a waste of material. You can use this material for other things. Yeah, I need some material now because I need now to do the inner part. And I think this one will be almost okay for that. So I only am going to take out a little bit. So the thing is, this thingy is a place where you can put the card and it's not going to move. Okay? So this is the one. And the other one, this one that I'm going to put inside, is the one that need to be exactly or almost exactly like the card. That means that I need to put this a little bit more like that, and this part a little bit more. That's it. I don't need to cut. This is perfect. So to the other part that it's like a card and it goes inside here very well, very snugly, I am going to measure 1 centimeter. Ha, you just joking, huh? Yeah. Maxi is not happy. So I'm going to use 1 centimeter because I don't need a big frame. And you can choose. You can choose to do it bigger or less big, tinier. No. Yeah, could be. You are having a blast with my vocabulary, yeah? Sometimes I wonder, what did I said? I know what was my intention, but did I said the same that I intended to? Okay, I mark 1 centimeter all around, and now I need to take this out because this part will be the part of the frame where we are going to do the drawing. So you don't need to use it only for that. The same technique you can use for whatever you need to do in series, like you want to be the same. And sorry. Okay. Now I need something that I have here that is any surface that I can cut on. And I need one cutter, whatever it is. And you can use rulers or only the mark you did. And you also can use the cutter that we use for this. So whatever is better for you. And I might need to go deeper. Yeah, some places were not cut well. Okay. So now we have our frame. These things for another project. And now we have the frame, we put our car and the frame over, and then we can do everything. We can do as we planned, but I'm not going to use this one because it's not marked, and maybe I will send one of you. We are going to use the same. So now we can use a reddish. So I'm going to use the red, but it's not this color, of course. Never mind. Let's do only, as we told, only that mark in the meantime. So we are going to be able to do more. Okay? So we need 20 something. I need to watch now. So we can do something like that. I am going to put the color here. So I know which color is. And here we have the mediums red. I am going to put this red. I don't know, it's like a rose. And we have 25 we need. Sometimes, careful, my thoughts get a little bored all by themselves. They need to come for a little trip out of my mouth. Yeah, I know, I understand that. It's very common in my side of the world. And my side of the world is not Israel, it's myself, my world. Oh, I don't dislike this too. It takes less uh, markers, and it's really interesting. I might adopt that for everything. And these ones will be like that. The ones that we did already, and I don't know where they are. They are here. These ones could be plain, and this one could be open. I don't mind difference between them. As long as I really can identify them, it's okay. If you do a mark like something in the corner, or as Anina said, you use different colors of cardstock. The thing is that I don't have so much cardstock, so to if I have additional cards to do with another color, like I think about it, I need to find a cardstock of that characteristic and other color, different colors. So with markers, we have 48 in this case. Anina, my canvas is still blank. Nothing for my ADHD, this method. Well, I have some of that. And let me tell you, as long as I'm like content and I am doing things that I like, uh, I can manage this method. So this method, it's a method that will enhance your creativity, give you a problem to solve. Sometimes it's not all. It's not anymore. What can I do with this white? But what can I do with this white canvas, this acrylic paint, this color combination, and this technique? So now your wheels are starting to like it's a matter of inertia. You need to have the motor running. So if you do that, lot of preparation, but you prepare this only once. I am preparing this and I will keep this. So what I need to do, only shuffle so I don't have them on the same um, like I don't know what I have, maybe cut like the cards, and then you take one, and that's all the preparation you need in every aspect of the thing. Or maybe you already have a canvas or a substrate that is paper or your paper bags. We can put paper bags here, of course. It's one of the substrates. So let's see. This is similar, this is the same. Let's add one that is paper bags. Now we have, but if you know that you want to do it in paper bags, you skip the yellow. You go to the materials or to the technique. Maybe you know that you are going to do acrylic and a bag, but maybe you don't have a theme on you need to know where to put your bird, if it will be on a branch, if it will be over a roof. So you always have things that you can decide through your own decisions are randomly like this. So let's see how much we have. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I have 12 here to 25 we need. This is 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's it. So I know that I need to do with red only these ones. That's make your task a little bit faster, and I can talk to you at the same time because I don't need to use my brain for that. I have everything prepared. So that's the, let me tell you something. I like to do it like that. This is my way. This is not the only way to do things. Anina or whatever, whoever. Okay? I like to do this like that. That's so many ideas I have. I want to do all my ideas, but I have other project in progress and I never enough time to finish any of them. Well, you know what is a WIP or a work in progress? It's an opportunity. It's something that maybe you need to mature something, and I'm meaning mature in the art spectrum, and you cannot finish something now because you need something that you need to learn, that you need inspiration from someone or for something. And when that happens, you find a way and you finish that. That happened to me every time. I have a lot of unfinished projects. And sometimes I find them and I even finish them in a way that it's different at what I intended on the first time because I earn some knowledge or I am different. Exactly. All are whips. That's okay. That's okay. Even the finished project could be done in different way and you maybe realize that after you finish and you can do something else or do another one that will be what you want. So I don't mind my whip. I love them. And my might drift from one to another. That's good too. It's a learning for your brain. Why are we arting? We don't know. We find that interesting. We had skills. We found fulfillment. And that's it. The whys, the what do on our brains, on our lives, or other lives. Because if I do that and I show even my finished work that inspire others, so you don't know, Linda. Even I shown whips sometimes. They are whips in the open. Okay. Oh, so what I wanted to tell you that this festivity we have a temple right beside us and another 10 around. And in this one, they used to do things outside for this festivity that we dance with the Torah. So they take the Torah out and they dance and they go around, and we can put our hand on the Torah and then give a kiss. That's very important for us. Okay, we have all of this. So now we need to put the word. Okay, so collage papers, magazines, acrylic paint. Let's see. Our temple was closed, Miriam. Beaumaler here in Amsterdam today. Oh, I'm so sorry. Ola. Sometimes they're only for disrupt. They don't really have a bomb inside, but it's a very unpleasant thing, really, and scary. Paula says, "Oh, yes, Belinda. I'm busy working this month on keeping my material and such to a minimal in my workspace. It is helping me, and I can dip into my buffet of scrappies and bits to add." Yeah, Paula, that's it. We can put scraps here. We need another one then. Let's put scraps. And scraps could be also fabric scraps, ribbon scraps, or paper scraps. This is true, but people are afraid so terribly. Yeah, I know. I understand everything. Here, I don't know if we have today the outside event because it's forbidden, I think. It's between the, it's not forbidden, but they say to us, don't do it because it's very dangerous. So yes, scrap buffet, please stop using the word fooder. Yes, scrap buffet, it's okay. So let's see, collage magazine, acrylic paint. I wanted to have the opportunity to use it today. I don't think we are going to have that opportunity now because of the time, but I can complete this because we are not going to do it completely today also. And I can come back to you next time. It will be a stream this Sunday. Yes, I think so. Scrap buffet. Wow, I love it. Scrap buffet. So soft pastel, oil pastel, water soluble pastel, and metallic pastels, let's say. You also can do a game with this. You can do a board and some figures that need to do something. Take a cube, punctuation, and then go, and it says, take one or two or three, and you take one or two or three of the cards if you want to do that. I don't know. I am just flying away with my thoughts. Crayons. And then, let's see, we can do water soluble. We could have regular. We can have metallics. Board game, what a great idea. I did one once. It was not for all of this, but only for the prompts, like creative prompts. So you could have one or two or three, And I wanted to do a game with Maxi. I also did two figures of us that were figurines that you move, that were my drawing, like I'm me, and he, him. It was very funny, but I never finished the card. So this card could be, if I found that, or I can do another one also. Would be like, okay, markers, regular markers, then watercolor markers. I don't know why I did like that, but it's what I did. And acrylic markers, Maxi's drawing would be so perfect to use. Yes, of course. Ah, what? He said what to you also, Belinda. Belinda says that your drawings would be perfect to use. Alcohol markers. Hola, Maxi, says Belinda. Come here a little bit and said hi to. What's now? Alcohol markers. Distress, oxide, and I am going to put crayons or ink, distress oxide, like the ink pad, because that I will have. Gel pens, liners, Miriam, a date on the mental health exhibition. Yes, it will be held on the December 10th. So hopefully we are going to uh, to be without war, and we are going to enjoy his and mine, because mine, if we are okay, will be held on December 2. I don't have the exact date, but if the situation is like that, I don't know if it will be. New shout, Maxi. No. Oh, yeah. New shout. You see? He says no. How could he? So we need to use gesso, watercolor. What do you say? If I put gesso on a canvas, can I use watercolors on it? So if I have these cards in front of me, I will try. I will use maybe a paper canvas that it's cheaper. I will use a regular canvas. I can paint with acrylic over it if it's not working. Yeah, we need to experiment. So we have 5 minutes. Let's see if I can at least finish these ones that are the red ones. I don't know. I might paint this. I don't know. Or maybe not. So watercolor gouache, something like that. Tempera. Oh, I can put tempera here. Then I will have the card for scraps. Scrap buffet. Wash it in tempera together with one or the other colored pencils. And we can combine because we can use alcohol markers and over that the pencils, the same with acrylic markers. Colored pencil, pencil, like graphite, charcoal, inks, Sumi ink, stencil butter, I have two new things that I bought. One being this, that it's a, this is for gesso or whatever I want to paint like that without the long hanging. And I bought also these. I didn't use them yet. That are brushes for stenciling. So I hope I can do something with them. Maybe we can put the, I think we need to do something like uh, brushes or palette knife or fingers. I don't know what to put in materials. I don't know. But I will find the word and I will add here brush. We can put oh, how do you put knife? But what knife? Oh, I told that. Okay, I am going to put a spatula that is in Spanish. I will remember. Palette knife. How work the mind of a 64 person. Okay, so you understand what is the meaning of this. I hope next time, if I don't think in something else in the middle, because I already have some things that I want to do, and maybe I will do, I don't know, some fabric marker, some video. I don't know. And I have the video of the finished album that was so good received from the my cousin scraps, and I have one that I don't need now. I might need it. So we have our reds here. So you take one of these and one of these, and you need to do on a paperback, collage paper, and magazine using. So that's all, almost. Okay? What's that? Oh, that's why I have one more. It's because I did one. It must be stuck. Never mind. Easy fixie. We put this here. We put this here. Grab this. And that's it. One of the kind. Such a wonderful stream. All. Thank you. It's vital that we and pop in and support Miriam and Maxi during their difficult time, Miser. Oh, honey, I love you. Thank you. Credit card, bubble wrap, corrugated packaging. Yes, yes, and yes. I will put it here. Thank you so much for being here. My hands. Thank you. Let's do our heart for you. Love you, dears. Love you. Thank you for helping me to choose where. And I hope you do something similar and enjoy it. Bye.